This is tutorial 9-2, and we're going to be learning how to conduct a site suitability analysis, and we're going to do that by using the buffers and intersect tool. So first thing we're going to do is open up the tutorial mix file for this, which is 9-2. And we're going to open up the attribute table for car beats. And what they want us to do is add two fields, an X and a Y. They're both going to be double types, so let's go ahead and do that. And now we're going to right click on X and calculate geometry. We're always going to click yes for this one. And for property, we're going to have it the X coordinate of the centroid, and feet is appropriate. Click OK. And we want to do the same thing for Y, except for property we choose Y. Now with that done, we're going to click on this right here, and we are going to go to export. It's being saved to my tutorial 9 geodatabase in chapter 9's exercise folder. And we're going to name this car beat centroids. That done, just click OK. And they want us to say no for when this pops up. They want us to add it during a your turn. Okay, now with that done, we're going to X out of here, and we're going to go into the catalog over here. They want us to go to the folder where we stored that. And they want us to right click on it and go to class feature from XY table. They want us to choose the appropriate ones there. They also want us to import a coordinate system, and they tell us which one they want. It's Lake Precinct or Lake Car Beats, and it's in data Rochester, New York, Lake Precinct, and it's this one right here. Click OK, and we're going to save this to chapter 9 geodatabase. And they want us to call it, we can just call it car beats centroids. And now what they want us to do is add that to our table. So you can just click on that. This is the your turn that they were talking about, and we just added it there. And they want us to change the color to circle 2 in red. And they want us to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, now that's what it should look like right now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start using some buffers. So we're going to go to the search, tools, analyst tools, proximity, and in here we're going to choose buffer. Or you could just type buffer into the search. Might have been a quicker way of doing it, but they want you to know the pathways in order to do it a different way as well. In here, what they want us to do is they want us to choose the centroids that we just created. It's going to be saved in our chapter 9 folder, so that's good. They want us to choose a number. They want 0.33 miles from the center. And they want them to dissolve, so we go up to this and we choose all. And then we click OK. And the map performs the buffer. Okay, it's been created. They want us to change the color to no fill, increase it to 1, and make it Mars red. Okay, now with that, what we're going to do is we're going to use the buffer once again. This time we're going to be doing retail businesses. And we want to save it in here as and for this one they want it only 0.1 miles. We're going to click OK for, or we want this to dissolve as well in all. So we click OK. Okay, now they want us to go in and change the symbology for this as well. What they want us to do is choose ultra blue, no fill once again for the outline. And we click OK. Now they want us to turn off the centroids, and the retails. So your map should look like something like this. Now they want us to put a buffer around major roads, but first we have to select those. So we're going to use the select by attribute and choose streets. And they want us to go down to FCC, and they tell us which codes stand for major streets, which is A40 and A41. And then we're going to click OK. And as you can see, it selected all the major roads. So we're going, with those still highlighted, we're going to go over, we're going to use our buffer once again. We're going to choose streets. We don't have to do anything special. It will automatically choose the selected ones and not put ones around the minor roads. And they want us to choose 0.05 miles as the distance for the buffer. and they want these to all dissolve as well. If we didn't do a dissolve feature, we would have a lot of circles rather than an actual like shape of the feature. Okay, now they want us to turn off streets and change the symbology for the roads to be no fill, one, and medium green or medium apple. So your map should look something similar like this. Now we're going to use the intersect tool um, on the buffers, and what this is going to do is going to show what areas meet with collide with other buffers. So we're going to go over to search. We're going to put intersect, and it pops up out here autofill, so you just go down and click, and then we're just going to click on this, and we're going to add just two of these. So what we're going to choose is the real estate and the car beat buffers. Okay, and that's all we have to do for this table. So we click OK. I'm going to change that just so we can see what actually happened. And zoom into one so we can get a closer look. As you can see, it made a buffer around where it only includes the areas where it intersects with retail businesses and this car beat centroid. Okay, now I'm going to go back to full extent, and we're going to do another one now. This one's going to be major roads with the buffer that we just created. So we're going back to our search menu, use the intersect tool again. We're going to choose this one right here, the one that we just created, and major street buffer. I'm going to click OK. Now we're going to zoom into another one. And what it did was it chose areas that are both within the car beat centroid, by a major road, and by in the businesses. So this narrows down an area much more. So feel free to go around. They tell you to choose symbology that's appropriate, so feel free to do that. And that's it for tutorial 9-2.